I thought it might be helpful to give you just a very short introduction to this week's activities. If you look at everything listed in the course schedule and the Week 1 folder, you could get confused and maybe even scared. That shouldn't be. Basically, three things are happening this week. First is administrative. That's making sure that you and I have good communications so that I can reach you if I need to, and you know you can reach me. Second is orientation, making sure you know the rules for this course, knowing where to find things you'll need, and checking a few things to be sure that whatever you use to do assignments in Blackboard will work as it needs to. Quiz 1 just lets both of us know how well prepared you are to do what you need to succeed here. The last thing is getting into course content. This week, unlike in later weeks, I want you to focus outside what the textbook covers. We're going to do two things in that respect. First is considering what history is and how it works. Second, closely related, is to look at maps, including some very old ones, as examples of sources historians work with to learn about the past, as well as to gain insight into ourselves and the world we live in today. In future weeks, we'll continue to consider both history and maps as part of studying the past and understanding the present. A word about the textbook in this week's assignments. There are always students who haven't got the textbook by the end of Week 1, so I built this course so you don't need the textbook in Week 1. If you have it, read Chapter 1 as in the course schedule. If you don't, just use the materials I've provided. You'll have more than enough to do the job quite well, and you can catch up with the textbook in Week 2. By all means, do not delay taking Quiz 1 simply because you don't have the textbook. You don't need it, and you'll be putting yourself behind, which is not a good way to start.